Hey guys, it's 56x2 here, and I'm going to be doing a video about my first day of high school experience. So if you want to hear about my experience, then just keep on watching. So first of all, just pointing out the fact that I am not in my first day of school outfit. I actually just had my second day of school. So I thought I would just film it the day after, which is totally fine because it's still fresh in my mind, and I'm ready to share it. Okay, so starting with the bus ride, I went to the bus stop. It was a brand new bus stop from where I was 5 years prior to that, so that was a new experience. My bus was supposed to come at 7:30. As eager as I am, I'm an eager person, so I leave 10 minutes early to the bus because you don't know if it's gonna be right on time or if it's gonna be early or if it's gonna be late. So I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I headed out. So I got there and there was no one there and I was literally scared to death. I was thinking of all the negatives, no positives, but then this other kid showed up that has been going to my middle and elementary school bus stop, so that was good. I got to just make small talk with him. We get on the bus and we look around. There's nobody on the bus. We have the first bus stop. So I guess that's good because free seating choice, but that's also bad because we have like half an hour bus ride to school. On the way to the frickin' school, someone left their cat outside and it was begging at the door. We drove past the house and the cat was just sitting under the doorstep and it looked so sad and it was just crouching. So that was a good day starter. Okay, bus came at 7:30 exactly. Get to school at 8:04, I think. If I wasn't anxious, I probably would have slept the way there, but yeah. I learned this as a big regret later, but I didn't bring my headphones, so I couldn't listen to music. I was just left listening to everyone's conversations on the bus and freaking yelling and screaming at 7 in the morning. Luckily, for one of my friends, we got to just walk around for like 2 minutes because our school starts at like 8:10ish. So I had like 2 seconds to put my stuff in my locker, kind of figure out what I wanted to do. If I wanted to bring my backpack, get my schedule out, make sure I knew where I was going. Me and my other friend were planning on meeting a little bit before school to kind of prep ourselves, but her bus never came. She missed like half an hour of first period and I felt very bad for her. If you're watching this, Maddie, still feel sorry for you. So first period was physics. I get there, I'm really excited, nervous to like see new faces, but like see other faces that I went to middle school with, and yeah. My teacher was nice. He's chill. It was sad. It was kind of sad though because whenever he would ask a question to the class, like, you guys get excited for high school, like as a group response kind of, no one would answer him. He'd just like play it off, be like, no response, okay. Second period was geometry. The teacher is like this 50-year-old guy that like has kids and he was trying to be hip and cool. He's okay though. He's chill, I can tell. From the second day too, he's okay. Drawing and painting. So the teacher, she's very misleading when you walk in because she's very young and you think she's gonna be very lenient, but she seems very stern, and when she says something, she's not messing around. She's really cool though, I guess, and I was excited for that class after she went over everything we're gonna do. That was the first class that we actually got a worksheet. We had to basically fill out our own syllabus. Fourth hour, oh my god. Fourth hour was Espanol dos. Okay, so as for background knowledge, obviously I was in Spanish 1, and I'm gonna tell you guys short and sweet about kind of my background so I can kind of put you guys in my shoes. Spanish 1, I had a teacher fresh out of college, like 23 years old. She was married. She studied abroad and stuff, but she was like totally white. She was good at Spanish, but literally even after we were in Spanish 1 and stuff, we didn't know what we were doing in Spanish, just getting our credits to graduate from high school. But even at the end of the year, when we knew our material and we knew how to form a sentence and all the freaking basic stuff that we just kept reviewing and stuff, she would literally say a sentence still and ask us, "What did I just say, children? What does hola mean, children?" We're not dumb. Granted, learning a language is super difficult, especially for different people and things like that. But Really? Anyway, so I'm walking to Spanish 2. I'm about to go into the classroom and the teacher's standing there and she's gonna greet us. So she says a couple words, hola, bienvenidos, buenos dias, I don't know. It's just like, okay, she's greeting me. Okay, I'm just saying a couple words back, like, muy bien, y tú, I don't know Spanish, why am I here? We're all seated, ready to die. I mean, learn a language. I might sound very over-exaggerating right now, but literally 95% of the class, 48-minute class, was spoke in Spanish. Not joking, it was so fast, she was just speaking like it was just regular English, and we were all looking at her like, it's 10 in the morning, what are you doing to us? It was just so weird though, like I came from an environment where my teacher was like, how do you say, I am artistic? But I loved it at the same time because the teacher actually had faith in us, so she didn't even translate afterwards. I'm so glad she did that. I'm glad she's gonna do that for the rest of the year because that'll definitely help me learn it more. And yeah, sorry that was kind of like the biggest moment that happened in like my schedule, I guess. But here we go, moving on to period 5, which was history. I walk in, all the freshmen are like, oh my god, gotta get to class on time. So like all the seats are taken. I find an empty seat next to this girl. And so I'm like, can I sit here? And she's like, yeah. She doesn't really look at me. And I sit down. And she looks at me. She's like, is your name Tabby? And I look at her, I'm like, yes it is. She's like, I went to school with you in elementary school. And I was like, oh yeah, you're McKenna. If you somehow find my channel, McKenna, nice reconnecting with you again. You saved me from being a loner at lunch. The teacher, he's really weird man. He's a really weird man. He has a very boring monotone voice. So what he would do is he would talk, he's a talker. And he told us that he's colorblind, and he kept telling us stories about his life, like how he loves his wife and like how they met. He would basically be like, not exaggerating, sometimes my students, sometimes they tell me, the school sucks. And I tell them, would you like to go to school in some other place? I don't want to offend if anyone lives in the places that he said, so I'm not going to say them. Do you want to go into school where education is not, it's not valued, it's not number one? School is awesome. It's a great school. You need to appreciate it. And he would like start scolding us for no reason, and like we're just like same teacher. It's our first day, you're creeping us out, same. 5th hour is lunch period. I absolutely don't want to go to lunch. I'm so nervous, I'm so terrified. All of the grades mix for lunch. It's just like seniors and juniors everywhere judging your face every single day, and I was just not up for it. No one I knew was in my lunch hour. I literally didn't know where I was gonna sit. So I'm just trying to stress that this is the most dreaded part of my day that I did not want to endure. But luckily, my reconnected friend McKenna saved my life, and she came up to me and she said, where do you want to sit? And I'm like, I have no clue. So we sat together at a table with like 3 other random people. I'm like so lucky because I literally wouldn't have sat with anyone else. So then I go to 6th period, which is design and digital art. The teacher in that class, she was fresh out of college also. She told us that she graduated in 2008 from the same high school I was attending. She was chill though, she was like young, so she was kind of hip. Yeah. She really likes to talk to the senior guys though. Finally, the last class of the day, English. So I walk into class and I decide to sit by this girl that was alone. Sit down across from her and I introduce myself, and she introduced herself and she's really nice, and so I made a new friend kind of. And then my friend McKenna came in and she sat next to me, and then another girl sat diagonal from me, so it was just pod of 4 and we're all kind of a little group, so that was good. The teacher, she just had a kid. Okay, she's platinum blonde. She looks like she'd be very like lenient and like free willy-nilly caring, but she was pretty stern and she was straight to the point. She's a good teacher though, I can tell. Our bus was like 10 minutes late. Got home at like 4. Stupid. I got home at like 2:40 last year, so it was really weird to get home that late. So I got on the bus and I had some bus friends already from the morning.
It was so hot, I was sweating. My shorts, if you saw them, like ready with me, were like this dark olive green, so you could definitely see the sweat stains on my butt. That's probably so gross.
Okay, guys, that was my freshman experience video. So I hope that wasn't too long for you guys. Hopefully it helps some people out if they're going into freshman year still. My school started August 31st, and so that was yesterday. As of today, September 1st, 2015. Jimmy Whip. Brofist. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'm not gonna make this outro too long because that's just gonna add more time to the uploading time, and that'll take a million years. I hope you had or have fun on your first day of school. It's really not that bad, I guess. Just make sure to say hi to people and make friends. I promise you they're in the same boat as you, most likely. If you see a pod of girls, I would suggest to stay away, because they'll probably judge you immensely if you try to talk to them. Yeah! So yeah, just make friends with people that are kind of loners like you, because then you'll have something in common and they're in the same boat as you, most likely. The period you have lunch, the class, make friends in that class so you guys can go to the same lunch together if you don't have any friends you're already planning to go with. And that's pretty much my advice to you guys. I literally knew like 3 people going into this. Okay, we're gonna stop talking about me now, and I'm gonna let you go watch more YouTube videos, so. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you just say something to out. Say hi to YouTube. Baby. Hi, baby. What?
I can't get back to the screen.